Long days and pleasant nights, fellow travelers along the path of the beam. I am known on this level of the tower as Jaime and Fuego.
I'm Cecil Laird.
And I'm Davey Deathray.
And hell yeah, guys. So it is a honor, a privilege to be joined for some palaver with these two gentlemen. Davey, obviously, Double D, as I've been kind of calling him on the socials lately for anybody who is part of the Death Squad. But yeah, man, getting the chance to finally check out it. Welcome to Derry, a series that has been, in the brewing since 2017 when Andy Muschietti's first film came out. And it's very funny because of the fact that they were trying to do this with The Dark Tower, a corresponding television series plus movies. Didn't end up working out, rightfully so. But yeah, finally we get to see some prequel action adapting Mike Hanlon's interludes, loosely, albeit, for this HBO television series. But, Davey, with this being simulcast on your channel, man, what is your familiarity with the source text? Have you ever read Stephen King's It, or just like watched the previous adaptations that have been done?
So I have read maybe like that opening carnival scene that takes place like way back when, right? It's kind of like a prequel scene even in the story. So I've read that and I was like, wow, this is wild. This would be crazy to see this because I know it wasn't in the, Tommy Lee Wallace version. And I don't think they really did anything with it. Or maybe they touched on it in
they
the
adapted
Muschietти.
it at the beginning of chapter 2, where the queer kid gets thrown into the... Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that's the kind of driving force of that opening scene. And I think for me, it worked a lot more when I was a kid. And so like I gravitate towards that Tim Curry version, the Tommy Lee Wallace directed miniseries. Some really freaky moments and just like more consolidated. I think with the Muschietti, I enjoyed the first chapter for what it was. Some of the stuff, the rushing at the camera and the shaky cam kind of stuff, I'm like, whatever. But chapter 2 bored the hell out of me. I was like, wow. So all this is like this episodic thing where each character goes out and has a memory, and then we get a spook scare of Pennywise, and I'm just like, man, Pennywise just doesn't work as an adult. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm curious to see how they're gonna, they're weaving in some other parts of Stephen King's universe. So I'm curious to see. I'm not the biggest TV guy, but I'm waiting. I'm hopeful that a TV show will rope me right in. So maybe this will be the one.
Yeah, and we should mention for everyone on Davey's channel that the reason that we introed this way is because Fuego had a long running and still has a long running series. It's just kind of migrated, and we kind of split a little bit. Which at this point, it might as well just be back on the channel because I don't have anything sort of scheduled anymore. But
I'm not in school anymore either, which was another reason why we pushed it over to my channel.
That's true. So basically, he did a long running series called "Hail to Stephen King."
Hail.
And so he covered everything and anything Stephen King, from all the books to most of the movies.
All the miniseries, even the sequels, the films that got the.
That's another reason. Father. Like he was starting to run a little thin on material, but
over 300 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. So anytime we do King stuff here, we tend to return to the format. So if you're curious about any of that material, if you're big Stephen King fans, I highly recommend going over to the Horror Show channel. There is a Hail to Stephen King or Stephen King related episodes playlist that you can check out and watch all of those if you are interested. So my personal history with the It stuff, so everyone knows, just a reminder for the people on my channel. I always did like the original. It was one of the reasons I thought clowns were scary. Personally, I was a bigger killer clowns made me scared of clowns person than It. However, when we got the 2017 version, that was like, the effects were finally where I needed them to be to make this clown scary to me. The way I always put it after we watched that first one is Tim Curry played a clown that killed children. Bill Skarsgård plays something masquerading as a clown that's killing children. And that's kind of where I differentiate the two. I just find this version a lot scarier. I enjoy it a lot more. They can obviously do a lot more effects wise nowadays, so that, not that the giant Pennywise spider was like perfect effects wise, but it was definitely scarier and creepier than the fucking giant practical spider we got in the 90 version. But yeah, so all in all, I love the story. I think I read the book once or didn't get through it all the way.
It's a monster, man.
Yeah,
it's
it definitely is. But I liked both chapter 1 and chapter 2. I think I like chapter 2 more than most, but I still don't like it anywhere near as much as I like chapter 1. But I do like those quite a bit. So that's where I'm at. And you, Fuego, for the Deathray audience that don't know your position on it.
Yeah. I still my personal affinity lies with the miniseries that I saw at a very young age and scarred me immensely. Most notably, the voices in the drain with that version of Bevy. Even though I thought one of the few improvements from the 2017 version was Sophia Lillis as Beverly, I thought she was significantly just stronger and a better representation of the character from the source material and everything. But I still appreciate 2017. I went back last month, or maybe it was a little over a month ago, month and a half, whatever it was, when they re-showed it in theaters. There was a little tease of Welcome to Derry that they showed along with it. So that was fun. Chapter 2, while I got the fan casting right of who played Big Bill, which was very invigorating and cool for me because I did a preview sort of video about, most wanted casting. It's not bad. And it was really the de-aging of the kids, in the fact that it had this voices going out on me because we ate just before this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really more so than anything the fact that they tried to do what happens in the book with chapter 2 in jumping back and forth between the adults and the kids, as opposed to 2017 that stuck just with the kids. So yeah, and the de-aging in 2019 with the kids because Finn Wolfhard sprung up and they were trying to make these kids that were at that very, very tender age of, like just growth spurts and voice
tough to do
and all this stuff. So yeah, I still prefer Wallace's version from 1990, and that's just personal preference.
Whatever,
so,
you guys can both be wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, but I mean,
we can both be wrong.
The book is the best representation, and I'm just very curious how this is going to handle Mike Hanlon's interludes, which it's loosely adapting because in the books, I mean, these take place in different decades since they altered stuff in 2017 from being the 50s to the 80s. The whole timeline gets kind of shifted. So we're going to be dealing with some race relations on the show. We're going to be seeing an expanded bit for Dick Halloran, who shows up in the book actually, but they're saying they're going to expand on that little Easter egg appearance, which is pretty exciting. So yeah.
All right. Well, I think without further ado, let's get this bad boy going. Let's stop making people wait to watch.
I know. So long-winded. I apologize.
No, not at all.
All right, I'm gonna bring up. Let's see here. I think that should work. I've got the timer there. So because I can't push both buttons at the same time, I'll just restart the timer when we get to that 5-second mark here.
Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, I'll be watching on HBO Max. I
Same.
guess that's what everyone's going to be watching it on.
Yep.
But yeah,
starting at the 0000, I'm
pulled all the way back. Yep, I'm all the way
okay.
back. Okay, so let's go ahead. Everybody that's watching along, let us know in the chat if you're watching along.
Okay, we're gonna do this Lethal Weapon style, guys. We're in 1, 2, 3, go. Not 1, 2, go.
Yes. I usually go 3, 2, 1, play.
Either way, it's 3 beats and then.
And then there's Wayne's World where it's like the countdown of the silent
5, 4, 3.
All right, here we go, guys. Everyone that's watching along, let us know in the chat, and we'll go ahead and get this rolling here in 3, 2, 1, play.
Third series based on the property, right? I think.
Davey, you getting an ad?
I do not have an ad.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Hang on. All right,
we have a Game of Thrones up. Skip.
Yeah, it started at a Game of Thrones ad for us.
Oh, poopy.
Yeah, indeed.
All right.
Here, guys, we'll go ahead and restart this whole thing, okay?
Of course.
Yeah, you're totally
Of course.
Hey, if there's one thing I learned from my 10.5-hour marathon the other day, it's like I could just stand to chill out a little bit.
Roll with the
so it's okay. Everyone understands these little things happen.
So we basically are right at where the HBO static screen has appeared.
It has appeared fully. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
so let
HBO
me-
yet, but just the static.
An official.
Oh, just the static. Okay,
the
cool.
static.
So that's just the very beginning. So I'll just take
Yep.
it all the way to the back. We'll just go ahead and do the same thing. So
Fucking HBO. Like we had at the beginning of the timeline.
You wouldn't.
Ugh,
Yeah.
so annoying.
All right, everybody. Is everybody ready? We have
Yes.
about 30 people watching us. You guys are amazing. I'm going to say what's up to everybody right after we get this going, just so you guys don't feel alone out there in chat land, but let us know if you're watching.
Don't laugh at us, Eli. How dare you?
And here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Go. Oh, another ad. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Nor would I.
All right, let's do this thing. Okay.
Obviously in the theater. Yeah.
Nope. Whoa, is what?
Hey, now.
Smoking in the theater.
Ah, the good old days.
Yeah. Trying the neck.
Yeah,
That
she
is
looks-
why they call it necking.
She looks
isn't it?
very disinterested.
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
you got
this lady's-
judgy old people.
Either that or jealous.
Oh boy, what's up with this kid?
Okay, bro, really?
Yeah. Does Stephen King ever write like likable characters or like?
Yeah,
But
Wireman.
there's always the Bowerses of his worlds.
Yes.
Even The Long Walk had its Henry Bowers. Well, they're doing good visual storytelling. This kid is clearly not slept in a while with the circles under his eyes and shit.
Yep. I would imagine he's jumping from theater to theater, hence the getting kicked out.
Hmm. Oh,
No, it's not from lack of sleep. It's from getting beat up, I'm guessing.
oh, that's even worse. No, sir. Had a girl. Already liking the characters.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Yeah, true.
HBO rarely skimps on the production
Yeah.
quality of their stuff. You know,
Dude,
it's
ever
one of
since
my,
The Sopranos, like you
Yeah.
can't fault HBO on production
all the way
value.
back to Tales from the Crypt, man. Even before that.
Production value on that could be
Hmm.
hairy.
Harry. Blech. Before we get going too far, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps us get seen out here. And I've got the Horror Show channel link pinned in the chat. So if you guys have not yet subscribed to the Horror Show channel, go on over there and give them a sub. Jump in there, jump on their stream, give it a like if you're hanging out over here on the Davey Deathray side. And shout out to the Patreon members, channel members, and our Death Squad mods. You guys are awesome. And shout out to Trashbox Mandy for letting me use her HBO Max account.
Ah,
She is certainly not a trash box, although she has chosen to call herself exactly that.
yeah, Paul Bunyan. Scene adapted in chapter 2 with
Yeah.
mixed results. In all honesty, the CGI was a
Yeah.
little spotty on that segment, but it's
I'm
creepy
like,
as hell in the book.
Seb said dead it. I see it.
Although the Simpsons, you know, albeit took it from them probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Those are more shiners. They'd be okay with him just leaving his folks, like helping him leave the folks. Okay.
Like, you can be our son now.
What's going on with these people? Weird.
Yeah. Honey, you wanted another kid, right?
Typical white people think they can save everybody. Yeah. No, Max, we can't stream the episode. YouTube would really freak out.
Yeah, you know, that travel liver that everyone takes. Holy
I'm just
fuck.
gonna smush the liver in his mouth to shut my kid brother up.
Yeah.
Oh. Want to smell it? Oh.
Smell my fingers.
Oh.
That's when you know you become a man, Doofy. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
How are you, though?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Good
Lord.
Hell? Okay.
Oh my
now
God.
We're getting the Derry influence. Okay.
After seeing Society last night for the first time, I'm having some thoughts here. I'm like very confused. Am I watching the same movie?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me or is the bus going too fast?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're
You'll
repeating.
float too.
They're repeating.
You'll float too.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, if you crash the vehicle, you'll kill the demon spawn, so I don't...
Yeah.
Oh, she births a Pennywise. That'd be hilarious.
Oh boy.
It's Freddy
You can't do
Krueger.
that. Terrifier did it.
All right, this is like beating a red-headed dead horse for me at this point.
Yes.
Oh my. Oh, okay. I guess that's one way of getting around showing it.
Wow.
Oh, never mind.
Oh God.
Dang.
Like zoinks,
Wow.
dude.
Okay.
You say zoinks.
That's certainly a choice there.
It's one way to open a show. This is pre-credits.
Yeah.
It's a clown.
Dude, if that's the route that they go, I'm just...
You can check out for the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord.
Squelching.
Don't bother watching the road, brother.
See, my worry about this show was that they were going to go for purely uncontextual shock value.
Oh, cool. It was twins.
Okay.
The umbilical cord.
This is exactly what it's like when you're trying to like wash your cat in the tub. Like they're just not having it.
Okay.
Shot for 3D.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
So you got to give a little tease, right? Let everybody know where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four months later.
Let's see. Julian, you thought that was scary, huh? Okay, cool. I was wondering. I'm not sure if the maximum amount of CG like that'll make people check out right out of the start.
Yeah. Yeah, Amanda, we're at the spot where, a couple gentlemen are walking off a plane right now. That's how I feel
I'm
about
happy
the
the
opening.
Hanlon family is getting some focus
So is
here.
that Mike's grandfather or father?
I believe it's his grandfather.
Okay. With the tip of the dick.
He's like, hoping don't.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm just happy the Hanlon family, after Mike was done such a dirty disservice in 17 and 19, they shifted his role significantly.
Mm.
Yeah, I have
There's
no
Dick
idea
Halloran.
what they changed
Dick,
about him.
Dick Halloran.
This must be before The Shining. It's 62, Billy.
Yep.
And I think in the book, I don't think Dick Halloran gets killed in the book. It's not something that Kubrick just put in the movie.
He does not. That's why. Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
he shows up in Doctor Sleep, and
Oh,
they had him show up
yeah.
as Doctor Sleep as a ghosty kind of thing in the
Right.
movie. But yeah, in the Doctor Sleep book, he's still alive, and so
Yeah, because Kubrick wanted to surprise the fans of the book because the book was so popular.
yeah, very asshole Kubrick thing to do. So you know,
Like King is a nice guy.
he's always come across, you know, cheese on my apple pie, you know, super sweet.
Hey,
No.
what a waste of perfectly good pickles.
I know pickles are so good. I'm obsessed with them.
Dropping F-bombs.
Getting some love.
It's HBO. Of course, we're gonna drop F-bombs.
I'm just thinking of the context of the character, like being that crass in 62, a young lady like her. Maybe not. It's up the turtle got some connotations there. Tower
Oh,
jump.
yeah.
Up, yeah.
Is it Rose back there, Cecil?
Oh yeah, Rose and I think Rayner's running around over here too. No, they're huge.
So this girl's going to be the female trash mouth.
kicked it open. Good job, bud. Huh. Right. Not the red ball, but
What's up, Mandarin?
Well, are these kids supposed to be like freshmen? 8th grade? What are we? Freshmen
I'm guessing like
in high
junior
school?
high-ish. Yeah, around the same
Junior
age
high,
range
okay.
as the other kids,
I
probably.
can't quite place it.
I do like the devilish dame on the side of the plane.
What year did they say? Did they give us a year?
62.
62.
So only a few years removed from when the original was supposed to be taking place.
That's what I was thinking, Mandy.
Hmm. It's a guy from the South originally.
What does that even mean? I'll get you next time, brother.
Yeah.
Boundary.
Damn, he's getting up there. He's turning into Harrison Ford.
Is that James Reamer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dexter's dad, for anyone that doesn't recognize him.
I always think of him as the second Raiden in the amazing Mortal Kombat sequel, Annihilation.
That's
Annihilation,
your
yeah.
go-to for him,
Armageddon
huh?
was one of the games.
Poor guy. Am I mistaken or no? That was someone else. Never mind. I would be mistaken, so I'm not going to say it.
Cecil Laird plays Fisher.
He looked like he was shining him. Man, that tie is just too short for that dude. Come on. What are we doing? That looks so real.
So here's our Big Bill stand-in. He's a little pervier. Yeah, there's our cat. Denied by the kitty.
Dang it. Mm-hmm.
And he's the Richie, right? That's, mm,
Yeah, I was thinking the curly-haired kid. I'm like, oh, he's acting like very, very mature, but I'm like, okay, now it makes sense. Right? He's having a tough time.
Yeah. So here's our bevy, obviously.
Mhm.
So I assume. And you hear drain voices.
Yeah, I
And
was
they
gonna
have
say,
callbacks like,
the ladies in this
how
universe
much more
don't have good luck with
regurgitation will
drains.
we have just in a different decade?
Well, look, maybe Pennywise likes to play the classics,
Yeah.
She does have a turtle, if you guys noticed, on her little bracelet there. So they're really laying the Mandarin
Yeah.
reference pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Well, only for people that have any clue.
Sure.
It's not that heavy-handed.
I heard they say evil dies tonight a whole bunch in this show.
That was heavy-handed.
Yes.
And not good. So she's remembering this, I take it? then?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, 'cause otherwise,
Okay, now are they not laying on heavy-handedly? I mean, come on, man. We had a mascot and a bracelet. We got he's got the big bell stutter going on. It's just all the borrowing that bothers me. Oh, yeah. It's just me, I guess.
You're just saying these are basically just copies of the characters we've already seen in the original story.
That's
Okay.
what it's feeling like thus far. I mean, I'm trying to
Yeah.
maintain an open mind, but double dip, a little alteration, slap a new coat of paint on it.
Hmm.
Are they
These
doing
kids-
the Mangler? Are they doing the Mangler here?
that kind of sounds like it.
And these kids act so serious in the show. These young kids.
Yeah, and one thing about the kids in the book and in both of the previous adaptations, there was like a little bit more of a jovial, and then even after seeing scary shit, they'd still be jovial, trying to like almost laugh through it as opposed to the super
Okay, well,
seriousness
let's
of it all.
relax a little bit. She's clearly going through something, having lost her father. He gets beaten at home. Like what are we expecting out of these kids, guys?
Sure, yeah.
Going through stuff like that does kind of force you to grow up early.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bad move, buddy.
She's like, "Yeah, you're short, dude."
He's
First
like a
girl I
young
ever- First girl I ever kissed was like way taller than me, but I was like first grade, man. You know, so
He's like a young Nick Stahl.
yeah,
You know,
I
which
can
is
see
also-
it in the
Yeah.
face actually. Yeah,
Kind of creeps me out.
He actually he's striking me exactly like another kid actor that I can't remember. Oh, you know what? He's striking me exactly like the kid in Once Upon a Time, that TV show.
Mm.
If
the
anyone
one with
ever
the
watched that.
Rumpelstiltskin guy I loved so much. He was in 28
Maybe
28 weeks
that
later.
kid though
Yeah.
is this kid is a spitting image of.
Yeah, Antonis. If he shows, so here's the thing, guys. If you
What a
don't want
foxy
any,
mom.
if you don't want any spoilers, we might talk spoilers as we see certain things.
Oh yeah, if you haven't seen
Yeah.
the original
So
2 hits.
yeah,
sure.
and so I don't know if Pennywise is going to be in this first episode, but we'll see.
From what the Muchettis were saying, he doesn't really show up in prominence till later. But
That's what. Yeah, Erica says that here. Yeah. Mhm.
I recognize her from something else too.
foxy lady.
You think she's foxy, huh?
Oh, she's pretty mom. Yeah, that's a
She's
pretty
definitely
mom.
got
Right
the
there.
mom next door vibe going on.
You get some voices going on, drain voices.
Turn off
Of course we do.
water. I have something to scare you with. Oh,
Ugh.
that's dope.
I hope that's a finger.
2 really small guys.
It's actually a great King short story about the finger coming out of the drain and trying to.
That was an effect. It gave me a little bit of goosebumpies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see Freddie Highmore with the one kid, Mandy. And then Erica wants to know if you guys have a Discord.
We do, but we honestly, we launched it, and I just don't. None of us really. It's kind of been dead in the water. I need to get back into it. I just am. I'm a little boomer for Discord, but I just need to learn how to use it.
Yeah.
You see, just like rumors, all kinds of stuff.
Us.
Single parent.
Perfectly.
It wasn't
Perfectly. That was perfectly timed fart joke there.
Agreed. Wow. This girl talks through her teeth a lot.
Yeah.
Really are.
It's how I show I'm angry.
Oh, silver away.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you
Can
milk,
you milk
me?
me? That's exactly what I thought of. Yeah. This dude is so Richie coded, it's crazy. He just won't shut up.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. I love the character of Richie, but it's just very obvious.
So they're taking attributes from the losers and just kind of reappropriating bits and pieces of them amongst this new little crew of kids.
So does that annoy you as someone
It
that
annoys
might have,
me, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's stuff, if it was missing from the other movies, why not utilize it?
It wasn't
here?
missing from the other movies at all. Just the attributes of the characters were all very well developed in the new version. Cock me.
Both of those things.
Yeah.
Mandy is right there with you, Fuego.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like in the interludes in the books, it wasn't about a group of other kids. It was about other affected, completely different contingents of people. You know, lumberjacks, mobsters, military people.
Davey James is annoyed by it too.
Damn.
Anon. Another missing loved one that all the kids knew. Georgie stand-in.
Okay, it's a town where kids go missing,
I know.
and kids
True.
know other
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
That is the conceit.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like that's Derry.
I
you know.
know.
So of course there'd be kids missing. They wouldn't all know missing kids.
You may play devil's advocate all you like. That's
Fight.
It's your guys' world.
Fight.
That's it.
Fight.
Fuego and I are coming to blows by the end of episode 1.
It's the HFC, the horror fighting channel.
Indeed.
Joe Rogan doing it, like the meme of Joe Rogan freaking out.
This was all.
See,
a
this is
backdoor
what I'm
pilot for our
more
Fight Club.
interested in how they're going to explore is the Hanlon family. You know, this is where they seem like they're doing something different, and this is what I'm a little more intrigued about.
But this is not what the general audiences are going to give a shit about, though. The people that are familiar.
The unfortunate thing, they want to see repurposed kids. Yeah.
But again, Pennywise goes after kids.
Not
so
necessarily groups of kids. Not necessarily groups of kids, though.
Well, yeah.
BU, we started about a half hour ago. So, you know, for rights issues, we can't show it on the screen, but we do have a counter there down below Fuego. I don't think so, Erica. I can't judge until I've seen the whole episode.
Mandy says she's yelling at her TV too.
Man, hit that. Jeez.
No, shot by shot, I started it when we started the show. That's a sweet little sentiment. I like that.
Yeah, I do too. It hit for me too.
Yeah, I think, you know, maybe they're just giving us a little taste of all the different characters. Maybe the episode.
It is the pilot.
Well, some will focus on the kids. Maybe some will focus on the adults. So there's, you know, it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that all the King fans, after 40 years of King adaptations, are surprised that they're differing from the book.
Well, this isn't based on anything from the book.
I know, but like, it's like you'd think you'd get used to it after 30 or 40 years.
There was no 62 interlude in the book, though, you know, because they changed the timelines with the new movie. This is completely its own thing. Which, if you remember, was what Stanley was studying to do.
He was obviously the Stanley. Yeah. Well, he's actually kind of a mixture between Stanley and
each
Eddie.
Each character's amalgamations of other characteristics and attributes in the other kids. kind of like Andy Serkis, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oof.
Hmm. What's wrong with the Flash? Come on.
Yeah. It's one of the
Was
most
he?
inoffensive.
Yeah, I don't know about kids getting tortured in sewers in The Flash, but I mean,
Yeah.
And where the kid got this idea in the first place is what I'm wondering.
Well, she was talking about hearing voices from the drain.
In the drain, yeah. Mandy says, so is the show trying to say Pennywise has a type?
Well, I mean, serial killers have MOs, right? Like,
Yeah.
maybe it's not too different for interstellar serial killers.
Well, I guess if you're, you go after the weak, so going after people that are having problems or issues or picked on or feel exposed and vulnerable.
Well, that's dope.
Wow.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. All the different muffled voices for all the different faces. That was dope as fuck.
That's good.
Oh, it's rolling towards him. Oh, if it turns into people. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I love that so much.
I agree. That was effective. It was very effective.
What a cool, clever
And so much better than the
remix,
opening scene.
like that's No, I just love. Okay, so cool. We know they're going to be able to come up with clever ways to have Pennywise torture these kids. That's cool.
Because the opening definitely wasn't clever or interesting at all.
Oh,
Fuego is on it. He's on.
Some people wear their heart on their sleeve. Fuego is wearing his hate on his sleeve right now.
Well, I mean, do you know when it comes to Stephen King, man, when you've
I get it.
read and watched everything.
You know what? When certain things are precious to you, then it's gonna feel more personal. I totally understand. Yeah. I'm that way with music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
What's the comments saying about that?
Pennywise is the Diddy of horror, if you really think about it.
Oh God.
Oh, you're talking about the Detective Comics there? Yeah. No, YouTube would shut us down in like 5 seconds.
Indeed,
yeah, and actually, Davey addressed something that I was going to address before the lampshade shit happened. You were saying like he's always going after the weak, the nerdy kids or whatever, but like that makes sense. They would be the most fearful. Like they're the most meek, so he feeds on fear. So you're going to want to go after.
Yeah, and that's sort of a trope as far as like any sort of haunting or spirits or poltergeist or
the weak people are always the ones that are susceptible.
Yep, all of the callow.
I like Susie. Jared Fogle loves Pennywise.
Yeah.
I'll do it. All right, that little girl was cute.
And
more endearing than all of these.
Mandy's insulted by Alien Earth. I think a lot of us know how you feel there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see when that happens there, Marvel Cuphead. Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe available later tonight. Oh, we're gonna have to bring her in the mix.
Well,
Find a girl.
she's the Hanlon gender swap, so.
Fucking woke. I'm just kidding. Gender swap. Ugh. Turn it off.
No, I mean, I'm just.
I
don't care. I don't give a shit.
Dude, I'm
about
making
any
fun of the
that
state
stuff.
of the world, not you.
She is she's the member of the Hanlon family.
I know. Like I said, I'm just making fun of the state of the world.
We've got 13 minutes left there, NRU, Cody, and then we'll be talking about it.
Shot by Shot said the same thing. I'm calling woke.
Dude's like, shit, she heard in the pipes, bro.
Yeah, stay away
Something
from the
about
plumbing
some
in this
empty
town.
pipes. Come on in. Guessing
We
that
got
would've
about
been a commercial break if we were on HBO proper.
We got about 13 or 12 minutes left there, Ethan, but then we'll be talking about it here.
There's never been commercials on HBO. What are you talking about?
Aren't they?
No.
If you're watching it on like cable service, aren't there?
No.
No. So they'll show a 45-minute episode. What do they do for that other 15 minutes?
Ads around it, like for other shows.
Okay. I've never had cable
Oh,
proper
yeah.
with
Yeah,
HBO.
it was always, yeah.
So is that for all the premium channels, Showtime and
Yeah, it was always ad-free.
Skinamax and all that? I never had any of those growing up. So shows how much I know. It is feeling very piloty, though.
Sure.
In some ways.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's because it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay, but I've seen a lot of pilots that don't feel like that proof of concept sort of.
So, well, sometimes you would hope for a series like this that, yeah, they're going to call it.
It has a full series order already, and so they're
you
relying on something made way before.
Ooh.
Sure. Yeah.
It moves
It's
quick.
being watched.
Is that a gas mask thing?
Yeah, it looks like some sort of futuristic aviation suit, something kind of like that. Gaz, I don't think anyone is stealing the show so far.
Okay, this is racist. Yeah.
What?
I'm assuming this is
Spies of
racist
some
white
kind.
guys or something, like the dude who wouldn't salute him.
This is like a
Unless
test.
this is a training measure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
It's like
it
a
is
test.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, that's a hell of a test.
No, I'm thinking it's hazing from the racist assholes. Or maybe not. It is a test, 100%.
Yeah.
Because especially if he flies into the enemy and gets taken into custody by them. Taken into captivity, I should say. Or it is hazing.
Yeah.
Maybe I was right. With my initial thoughts, at least.
Yeah. Boom.
I don't know how much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was a little sort of geeky. Yeah.
It's going to be a buddy cop show with these guys. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left, Zach, and then we'll be talking.
One of the guys who wouldn't salute him. No stuff. Yeah.
Oh, this kid's talking.
It is a little endearing that they have the hanger-on little sister coming around. So she's like the Georgie, but like if Georgie survived and got to go hang around with the Losers Club on their little investigation.
It gives me Monster Squad vibes more than anything.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I
can
was
see
just
that
thinking.
too. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Love the Monster Squad. I haven't watched
Oh,
this yet.
amen, dude. Stephen King rules. The origination of that shirt. Love it.
Yeah.
And one of my
that
favorite
was-
Wolfmen ever too.
Yeah. I watched that movie. I rented that like a couple times a year when I was a kid. Just like couldn't get
Saw it
away
on-
from it.
So on KPH05 when I was like 9 or 10, I was at the perfect age for it.
The kid's got grandfather earlobes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong?
They're pretty pronounced.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be their version
Either that or
of the
their-
projection scene from 2017.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was. It's the
Yeah.
garage scene. Yeah.
Kid's got a lot of eyeliner on, man.
The girl there, she gives
The
me
boy.
Diane Franklin kind of vibes.
Ah,
The girl with the pronounced eyebrows. Her
Yeah.
right there.
over there. They are. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
She kind of reminds me of Diane Franklin.
Dark Room. We just recorded our review of the new Frankenstein. We just saw it in the theater. That review will be going up tomorrow, likely.
It's great,
It
by
was
the way.
awesome.
It's great.
What theater is that showing at?
Majestic. I
It,
think
it
it was
was
like
at
a
Majestic,
this weekend
Landmark
only
North.
thing,
It's like
maybe?
no AMC's. It's only like a sprinkling of theaters here and there, which was a pain in the ass for me having to drive so far.
Oh shit, he's in the movie.
He's there, yeah. This is
It
like
was
the
the
monitor.
family. That's the family he was
Yeah,
in
the
the car
creepy
with.
family. So it is a variation because you're not going to have Pennywise jumping out of the screen at them like in 17, but
Yeah, he's got the kid has a Norman Rockwellian look. This kid.
no, the Maddie kid.
Yeah.
So once again, just the duck face of that kid is just tripping me out, man.
He also looks like Alfred E. Newman.
Damn. Ouch. Oh, that's
Smiling, he's holding the little demon
creepy
gargoyle
angel
baby,
baby
too.
thing,
So,
yeah.
right?
oh shit. What's behind her? Oh, the buck teeth.
Yeah. Ugh. O-U-T. O-U-T.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll be talking about it here in about. We have 4 minutes left, and then we'll be chit chatting about it, guys.
Yeah, we talked about the heavy use of CGI in the movies, and yeah.
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well,
There we go.
give us some steaks.
Oh shit! Is that the Richie one?
That was the Stanley stand-in.
Are they all gonna go down? That would be
Yeah, and
surprise.
then yeah, that would be cool if most of them don't make it or all of them don't.
Oh no, not the little one. Oh no.
If they go that route, I will be. Well, although that would be the Georgie
God.
route, though, wouldn't it? That would be the Georgie route.
Oh, she's gonna eat off with her arm.
Yeah.
Georgie. I mean, rip the arm off.
Yeah.
Call back. Call back. Call back. Is it going to be half of her?
That would be
Something
dope.
crazy.
No.
Half of her
Yeah.
arm.
They just pulled the Georgie with the little sister. I mean, just like at the beginning of 17, where you kill off Georgie and it's really grisly and brutal and effed up. I guess they had to set a precedent right here.
Yeah.
Low key, that baby kind of cute.
So she's like all three of the.
Oh, she's holding the arm still. Oh, damn.
Call
Love
back,
it.
call back, call back. That hand was way bigger than the little girl's hand would have been. Let's be fair here, guys.
For sure.
Boo.
All right, there we go. And hey,
Yeah,
that one
that's
was
what
actually
ruined it for me.
so that one was directed by Andy Muschietti. Is he
Andy
going to be
actually
directing
does a
all
lot
of
of
them?
these, from what I understand. So
I
Oh
like
wow!
that.
So should we not watch the next time?
no, I totally want to see what they
Oh,
got done,
all right.
because they're going to say this season on Welcome to
You
Derry.
want to be spoiled, huh? Yeah.
So they're
Honestly,
going to
with how underwhelmed I was by this, yeah, spoil it up.
Come on.
they're going to do an
Yeah.
ad here at the end. Is that what you're saying?
What a fucking hater.
When it comes to King, I'm much more judgmental than a lot of other things.
Wait, are they doing? Cecil, did you just say they have an ad for the
No,
next episode?
no, they'll, yeah.
That's just
I mean,
us theorizing.
again, there's a lot of
Yeah.
timeline left. 8 minutes of timeline, so I imagine they'll have like
weird.
next time on.
Or you know what they might do is show what they had for us in theaters in 2017, or excuse me, when they reshowed 2017, and it was like interviews with Andy and Barbara and a few of the other cast members. Okay, so that was Eurus. Okay, so back. Well, I guess we're not.
I'm not backing it up. What did it say?
So that was from. They were Stanley's family. I'm assuming.
Oh, they were the
grandparents
Uruses,
or
okay.
something. Yeah. Which, okay, this is obviously another turn of the wheel, and I need to just get off my high horse of scrutiny, because, yeah, I would imagine Stanley would know if members of his family, his grandparents, were killed in a movie theater, you know, or like, you know, an uncle, which I guess that would be in this case. But was it the older brother of the little girl that got ripped in half, or was it the younger Jew kid?
It looked like the older one, the comedy kid.
I thought it was the Jewish kid too. You said that with a hard J there, Fuego. Yeah, so I don't have 8 more minutes. Mine was just the duration of the,
so we
of the
have
show.
Yeah, we have next
okay,
time
well,
on.
maybe we should just
yeah, all right.
since
we'll
Davey
just
can't see it and we're simulcasting.
I don't know.
We'll just
it didn't load up. So
this season on Welcome to Derry, just as I theorized they would be doing.
So all right, that's okay. We don't need it. That's weird that you didn't get ads or that.
Yeah. So the bookending material wasn't there. Maybe
I'm sure I can find it online later and watch.
Yeah, it's NBD. It'll just be spoilery stuff at the back end for the upcoming season.
Yeah.
So, but interesting to have that be part of Stanley Urus's family. Then Anyway, I have thoughts, but you know, I think you guys should maybe take the lead on this one.
Well, we're not going to do a full review right now. We're doing a separate review that I have to record separately. So
Okay.
I mean,
I understand that it says that on the top, but that's
I didn't
like-
know which way we were gonna go. So yeah, I mean, if we end up, we're gonna do like a full review. I don't know if you want to give, just like a quick kind of reaction.
Yeah, that's what I figured we'd give just
Okay.
a quick kind of thing here. Yeah, and then we could dive in deeper on the actual full review. I enjoyed it. Like the CG baby was very, very CG, and that was definitely a choice to make in the very first episode to have so much of it. But everything else, like I like the setup. I'm curious to see what happens because I think that was a good swerve, feeding us up this new group of kids and then killing all but one of them at the very end. That was an interesting swerve, including the little sister. So I'm interested to see where we go from here. Like, are we going to meet a whole new group of kids, or how's this going to play out now? So I'm on board. Again, no Pennywise, but I'm giving a lot of points for the lampshade bit. I thought that was super creative and awesome. And considering I'm going through the Ed Gein monster show right now, it's like top of mind. So yeah, I enjoyed the episode, and I'm looking forward to the rest. But I guess I'm kind of an easy target for this. Davey, I guess you should go next.
Yeah, I thought, I mean, for a pilot episode, I think they're doing a good job of setting things up. I think, exactly kind of the way that Fuego was sort of leaning, and we were seeing it in the chat as well, people that really enjoy the source material being like, oh my gosh, it's just like a facsimile of the same characters or whatever. But then there's the subversion of expectations where now they're all gone. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, maybe that was just sort of a, hey, we know this might be what you're expecting, or some people, and now we're just going to take that away. And we're going to start fresh. It's like the first 15 minutes of the 2009 Friday the 13th remake, right? So, so maybe we meet some more just different kind of kids to take the story from here. I think the show, for the most part, looked really good. Sometimes with these TV series, I see you can, when they're in the hangar and everything, I'm like, oh, they're so like on a sound stage with like a video game looking background. And so I start like seeing that sort of stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I wish that was just more practical as well. Mm-hmm. But I understand that that's part of the game now. Yeah. CG baby, maybe a bit too much, but I'm kind of more interested in the adult characters. I think sort of what you were talking about there, Fuego. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it all integrates and builds, but that's where I think they have the highest potential to make this a lot more interesting, because the bit with Mike Hanlon's grandfather at the Black Spot, where he runs into Dick Halloran and they have that little cameo from him. It's incredibly brief, it's just one little interlude from Mike writing in the books, whereas in this, it seems like they're going to expand significantly on his character, that friendship, all of those things, which is cool. I don't know. I'm being harsh, and that's why I often don't like doing a fresh watch along. I like to watch something and then let it simmer and be less knee-jerk reaction-y and
that's
more.
The point of these, though.
Yeah, and that is the point of them. So I know that a lot of the time when you have a sequel or a prequel to a popular property, and it's not just Stephen King, it's tons of other things. I'm thinking of the third From Dusk Till Dawn film, for instance, where it was essentially a retread, like a century before in like Western times, and they go to a bar and there's vampires, the same shit. So I guess I can understand. What I didn't like, though, especially though, was the little flying winged baby demon thing, because every single one of the fears had some sort of basis within the child, and maybe now that I think about it offhand, he's sucking on the pacifier, so maybe that's like a fear of that kid and the manifestation of a flying demon baby. So as I was about to talk more shit, and I'm like, okay, maybe that was the motivation for it. Props to the end of the episode, though, and I was definitely shocked at going there with killing of some of those kids, and that, I give them brownie points for that. I just don't want to see the same thing. I really, with the amount, there's so much you can expand upon within and with things that were omitted and could be reappropriated that still weren't done in either 17 or Chapter 2 and 19. So, but overall, I mean, great production values. I never expected less from HBO. They continually impress, even on shows that aren't written so good. They still always look great, and our cast very good. So.
Yeah, it's It's pretty cinematic looking. I think that's pretty awesome. And you know what? There's so much show left, so maybe they will dive into some of those things you're talking about, Fuego. So it's just it's so tough to judge off of just one episode alone. But I think there's a strong finish here, and I think that's encouraging. I don't think, judging by what I was seeing in the chat, I was like, oh, this ending is gonna be totally wild, and like it took it up a notch for sure. It didn't get like I don't know. I just watched Society last night. Like I'm all ruined on like shocking endings of movies. So
there's something wrong. We've known it all along. Yeah.
But yeah, there's I'm enthused. I'm excited for the next episode and see. It seems like we're gonna pivot to like the real story after this one.
Mm-hmm.
So
the last thing I want to say here before we kind of wrap this up is the one issue that I might see that Fuego hasn't pointed out, that I don't know if it's because I'm just misperceiving it, but the end scene, based on what I know about Pennywise and even based on 2017 and chapter 2, would the theater scene have happened? Like, how many kids does he kill outside of the sewers? He usually takes them to join the Deadlights, right? Would he necessarily murder 3 kids in a place he can't get them?
And in a public place, no less. Right. Yeah, it's
like that feels a little machete-ized.
It's taking its liberties,
me,
man. No, I don't know if I would say machete-ized.
After the Flash, I give a lot of bad. I apply a lot lot of badness to machete.
Everybody has a bad day at the office, even Spielberg.
That's a bad couple of years, brother. Like that was in the works for a while. But what I'm saying is, lore wise, right? Pennywise takes them, right, to feed on their fear.
Yeah, and also,
unless the only way you could explain it away is if he did that in front of the girl to maximize her fear going forward. Like she'll always remember what happened.
She'll spread the fear.
Right. That's me stretching a long
Freddy
way
versus
to make
Jason.
it make sense.
Yeah. Or it's that it is really the infancy of the demon or this version of it. So he literally does have to feed to like turn into Pennywise, and then he can start like banking away I gotta bank some kids.
Yeah. Well, if we're gonna go
their fear.
Yeah, if we're gonna go full on source material, though, it always goes after kids by themselves, not groups of kids. The kids are stronger in groups, as you saw emphasized in both 1990 and in 17 and 19. So the fact that they were all together and this manifestation of a flying little demon baby, like something I've seen in, I don't know, Castlevania or whatever. I don't know, man. I just you point something very interesting out about the fact that, especially when it initially awakens the presence that takes on the guise of, Bob Gray and Pennywise and, various others. Like,
I just don't remember people finding dead bodies out there.
Sure.
No, not at all. They're always missing kids.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And now that's why the end of the episode may have been like a false
shock value kind of thing.
Or maybe even like a false sort of, bait and switch sort of thing. Maybe it's one of the kids' dreams, or maybe who the hell knows? It's just a pilot, It's
it could be. I mean, we don't even know. It could be an entity that's like is parallel to Pennywise. That's
we've seen those like Dandelo and a few others in the Dark Tower stuff, but Attack in the Destiny. Sorry, I'm going into full on Tower junkie mode right now.
Yeah, we'll save some. We'll save some. I just wanted to hit up a couple comments and then we'll get Cruz in here.
Man.
Mandy says, okay, so it's a prequel, but it's also connecting the previous families. Yeah, and some of the other characters and stories from Stephen King's universe. So I'm sure we'll see more of that as we go.
Yeah. And that's the Hanlon relation, obviously. Yeah. So. Yeah.
And then Erica's got the link there for the Horror Show channel. Yeah, anyone that's watching on the Davey Deathray side, if you're not already subscribed over there, that's where if you're ever going to catch me reviewing something, it's going to be on the Horror Show channel with these guys. And not only that, but like if you're into horror comics, video games, trailer drops and all that kind of fun stuff, there's a lot of coverage over there for that kind of material as well. So don't miss out. I noticed there was a little bump there in the subscribership over there, and let's keep on marching it forward. I've got a Discord that's really fun. We watch movies over there a lot of times. It's a great way to stay connected between the streams and everything like that. And we're just a big, happy, dorky family over there talking all sorts of fun shit. So I think it looks like Erica's going to go over there and watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil. So nice. If you join the Discord, all of that's free. So and it's really fun. So if you guys
Alan
want to do that,
Tudyk for the win.
oh my gosh, such a fun movie, such a fun movie. Shot by Shot says, I have a theory that all of these kids are going to get killed off, then introduce a new set of kids. Well, yeah, it looks like that's kind of, maybe we just get the two young girls that are going to
that's what it looks like.
Stick around. Let's see here. It is not messing around. That theater scene was crazy. Yeah, it's a good way to end an episode. I'm just going to make sure I'm not hitting or missing anything else here. They're all talking about the watch party now. So yeah, guys, we're going to head on over to the Horror Show channel. Are we going to do that live, Cecil?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I'll turn it around tonight. Like we'll just record it real quick and I'll turn it right around.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, guys, if you want to hear our full thoughts here, you just kind of got like a little compressed version. But yeah, we'll dive into everything and talk about, all of it in detail. So thank you guys so much for watching on the Davey Deathray side, and then I'll let Cecil and Fuego do their thing for the Horror Show side. How about it?
So yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching. Fuego, you wrap yours.
Yeah. And so until the Wheel of Ka comes around once more, hasta luego, constant readers and viewers and the like. Thanks so very much to Double D, Davey Deathray for having us on his channel, and for anybody who is checking it out here on the Horror Show. I hope we share more of this palaver sooner rather than later. And until then, remember, stay scared.
Stay scared, guys.
And read Stephen King. Damn it, read
yes.
King.
And if you're watching after the fact, jump in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. If you want us to keep on doing this sort of thing, then I see no reason why not to. I had a blast. So, guys, until next time, we'll see you then. Take care, y'all.
Woo.